What if I told you there's a country that's becoming insanely rich, while the whole world is watching somewhere else? This country found a secret formula for power, and that country is Norway. But wait, how can a small frozen nation beat superpowers? Because Norway discovered something that nobody else noticed. They don't need armies. They don't need threats. They have something much more powerful. And I'm about to show you exactly what it is. Norway has 5 million people. That's smaller than New York City. But here's where it gets crazy. Norway controls what 500 million Europeans need most. And it is energy. Get ready, because this story will blow your mind. Geography, the silent weapon. First, look at Norway's position on the map. This is where the magic starts. Norway has the longest coastline in Europe. 25,000 kilometers of pure opportunity. To the west, the Atlantic Ocean. To the north, the Arctic treasures. And who's their neighbor? Rich European countries who need what Norway has. But here's the genius part. While everyone was fighting over land, Norway went underwater. They found black gold under the ocean. Oil without the curse. In 1969, Christmas came early for Norway. They struck oil in the North Sea, massive oil fields that nobody expected. Now, usually, oil destroys countries. Look at Venezuela. Look at Libya. But Norway? They did the impossible. They created the strictest oil laws in the world. Every penny goes through the government. No corruption, no stealing, no exceptions. And then they did something even smarter. They built pipelines straight to Europe's heart. Now, Europe literally depends on Norway for survival. When Russia cuts gas, who saves Europe? It is Norway. The world's richest savings plan. But wait, here's where it gets really insane. Norway didn't spend their oil money. They saved it. They created the government pension fund. This fund now owns 1.5% of all global stocks. Norway owns shares of more than 9,000 companies worldwide, including Apple and Microsoft. They're literally buying the entire planet. And nobody's talking about it. Military power without aggression. Now, you might think Norway is weak militarily, and that is totally wrong. Norway shares a border with Russia, in the Arctic where the next war might happen. So, what did Norway do? They became NATO's Arctic Guardian. They have F-35 fighter jets and nuclear submarines from allies with the most advanced radar systems watching Russia. But here's the brilliant part. Norway never threatens anyone. They just quietly protect what's theirs, and everyone respects them for it. The Green Future Strategy. Now here's the plot twist nobody saw coming. Norway sells oil to the world, but in Norway, everything runs on clean energy. 98% green electricity, 80% of new cars are electric. They're using oil money to build a post-oil empire. It's like selling cigarettes, but never smoking. While the world argues about climate change, Norway is already living in 2050. They're playing chess while others play checkers. Why Norway never brags. Here's what nobody understands about Norway. They have more power than most countries, but they never show off. They don't want enemies. They want customers and partners. They want long-term profits. This silence is their superpower. Because while others are shouting, Norway is counting money. While others are threatening, Norway is making deals. And this is why Norway will win the future. Not with force, but with intelligence. Norway's story proves something powerful. Norway found the perfect formula. Location plus resources plus intelligence equals power. Want more mind-blowing map stories? Subscribe now, because geography decides who wins and who loses, and I'll show you exactly how.